Imagine a future where you effortlessly attract the kind of partner you've always dreamed of. Envision building deep connections, experiencing meaningful relationships, and living a life filled with love and respect. That future is within your reach. And I'm here to guide you on that journey. And no, it's not about money, looks, or changing who you are. You don't need a complete personality overhaul. We're here to enhance what's already inside you. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what makes high-value males so irresistible and how to unlock your full potential. Number 12. They're unpredictable. Men who work in accordance to their own tune are rare, and oh boy, do women find them fascinating. High-value men are the epitome of free-spiritedness when it comes to life in general. The thing is, these men are not your typical, I'll text you after every minute kind of guys. They're independent spirits who do things their way. If you think they're out to impress their women 24/7, you clearly have no idea what's going on. You might want to avoid doing that. High-value men are not clingy beta males. They're secure in themselves, and they know how to keep things interesting by creating a spark of mystery through their free-spirited personality. Women dig this vibe and find it so irresistible because when they're with a high-value man, they can experiment, take risks, and follow their dreams without anything holding them back. Number 11. They're mysterious. Do you know the next best thing that drives a woman wild? A bit of mystery. High-value men have this unique talent of keeping their cards close to their chest. If you expect them to spill their life stories on the first date, well, that's not happening. And that's exactly the kind of mysterious air that leaves women on the edge of their seats. It piques their curiosity and fuels their attraction towards you. With a high-value man, a woman never knows what twist or turn is coming next. And that's what keeps the relationship dynamic and oh so enticing. The lesson here is that you should never wear your heart on your sleeve. Hold back, give a little, and hold back a bit more. If you end up placing a woman on a pedestal, like every other guy does, you're falling into the trap of being a beta male. Access to you should be a challenge, and for a high-value man, a woman would readily take a challenge up. Number 10. They're independent. Another reason why women find high-value men attractive and irresistible is due to their unwavering independence. High-value men have a knack for setting their sights on the goals they want to achieve and going after them with a laser-like focus. They don't rely on anyone, including women, to make them feel complete. When you're a high-value man, you're self-sufficient, and that gives you the ability to effortlessly capture the attention of those you like, all while maintaining this air of independence. Now this right here is what makes Sigma males even more intriguing. Your clear sense of purpose and organization is a killer combination of attraction and intrigue that keeps women hooked for the long haul. Remember, never give up your independence for a woman, because that's exactly what makes you charming. Number 9. They're not controlling. Often, men think to attract a woman, they need to assert their dominance and control over them. That's why most men fail to appeal to a woman completely. But high-value men operate in a completely different manner. When a woman is in your company, she should feel a sense of freedom and ease. And the only way to do that is to take a page out of a high-value men's book. Let go of your tendencies to be controlling. Bring out your cool vibe that creates an environment that says you trust her to make her own choices like you do. High-value men don't play the control game or try to micromanage anyone's life. That's why women love being in their company. At the end of the day, women seek a man who's a guide rather than a dictator, and high-value men fit that bill perfectly. Number 8. They're authentic. One of the other trademarks of a high-value man is their authenticity. These guys are as real as it gets. You won't see them putting on a show or trying to fit in the crowd just for the sake of it. Beta males, on the other hand, are always pretending to be something they're not, and nothing is more off-putting for a woman than a fake. Women admire the fact that high-value men are unafraid to be their true selves. These men don't care about being judged, and you shouldn't either. You should lead your life on your own terms. And trust us, this bold attitude is a magnet for women. It appeals to them so much that they jump on your bandwagon for life. And who wouldn't want an authentic man? Number 7. They're adventurous. Breaking free from ordinary life is difficult, but it's worth all the exciting time it yields. And it also requires a spirit of strength and adventure. High-value men possess both. Women around them know that they're in for a wild ride because no day with a man like that is mundane and boring. When you're all about making memories in extraordinary places, women are naturally attracted to you. You develop an allure that captivates women seeking a break from the ordinary. If you know how to keep things spiced up and interesting, you're going to be a standout in the dating pool. Number 6. They're open-minded. Imagine this scenario. You're out on a date with someone, and they constantly keep on passing comments on every other thing. For instance, the color of your shoes or your food choice. That's extremely annoying, right? You'd never want to go with someone like that again. Women feel the same way. They want someone who's not closed-minded and possesses a non-judgmental attitude. High-value men fit this exact description. These men are all about keeping an open mind and not jumping to conclusions based on mere appearances. Your acceptance and understanding will create this cozy bubble of comfort and trust that feels like a hug for a woman. Number 5. They're self-assured. Here's the biggest mistake most men make when it comes to attracting a woman. They come off as too desperate. You see, when you show that you really want someone, and you'd go to any lengths to have them, it says loads about your low self-esteem. That's not how high-value men operate. For starters, they have a concrete level of confidence in their abilities. They're self-built men who are aware that no matter what happens, they can figure it out. This lack of need for validation allows them to remain composed and not come off as needy. Women run away from men who think they only want them to fulfill for their lack of self-assuredness. And when they see high-value men being so confident and calm, they can't help but be attracted to them. Number 4. They don't compete. Yes, high-value men are confident. There's no doubt about it. But here's another thing. They're not overly confident. They're not out here to compete unnecessarily. Now, don't mistake this for self-doubt or fear of failure. It's quite the opposite of that. These men are all about their commitment to personal growth. They want to be the best version of themselves, and they're driven by this need to constantly level up. When you're this focused on yourself, people tend to think you're disinterested. However, in reality, you're just standing out from the crowd. You are the shining star that captivates all women. Number 3. They avoid gossip. In the modern world, gossip is what sells. Be it on social media or social gatherings, people can't seem to continue a conversation without putting others down. Men, like women these days, actively feel the need to badmouth other men to show their value. Believe it or not, if you have to retort to do that, you're just showing that you don't have any significant value of your own. Women pick up on this intuitively. They know if you can talk this way about someone behind their back, then you can do the same to them. That's why women find themselves irresistibly attracted to high-value men. They don't need other people to keep their conversations interesting. Number 2. They don't compromise on their values. High-value men are known for their resolute values and morals. They've spent years building this code, and they will never compromise on it for anyone. Most men tend to become lax about their code when it comes to impressing women. That's a mistake. Quite frankly, if you have to twist and work around your moral code for someone, it's not worth it. Women find high-value men appealing because they respect the sense of commitment they have to themselves. It's a peek into their capabilities, and they find comfort in the fact that this is the level of commitment they will receive as well. Number 1. They're passionate. Having a burning desire to achieve something in your life is a reason for attractiveness that triumphs over each other. High-value men are filled with fire and passion that keeps them going every day. They wake up every day with a mindset of making a difference in this world. When you possess this kind of energy, it's reflected in your personality and all your interactions. Since women are always on the lookout for a man who they believe can provide for them and look after them, high-value men win this game as well. Women naturally find themselves inclined toward such men because they know they will rarely find anyone who is so driven about his life. If you focus on your ambitions first and be purposeful about your life, you won't even need to try to attract women. Trust us, they'll come running to you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more.